The Saturday night stop on the tour is the American Legion Hall in Jonesboro, Arkansas. And 52 weeks a year, the man they love to hate is Jerry the King Lawler.
Shut up, you redneck, you hillbilly. Sit down out there.
I guess the worst thing that I've heard, there was a wrestler in Florida that after the matches, the fans ran over him in the car, and I guess we shouldn't be laughing because it killed him, you know. And so that's the only time I've ever really heard of anything really bad.
Jerry Lawler is a star, but it's taken him 8 years of one-night stands.
A lot of people would consider it pretty hectic. I wrestle fairly often, usually about 4 to 5 times a week. But this is because I want to, you know, I enjoy it. There have been guys that want to wrestle once a week. I myself, you know, I feel like I don't want to wrestle forever. And so I'm trying to do what I can now so that I won't have to wrestle for a long time. That's the only thing that I really dislike about this profession, is that it is so demanding time-wise. You usually, after the matches at night, there's a pretty good trip back home.
Number 2, 1,000 pesos. Number 2.
I have several wrestlers that earn in excess of $100,000 a year, and I have a whole lot that earn $20,000 a year. It depends on the box office, how many tickets the wrestler sells. And if he's a winner and he sells a lot of tickets, he makes a lot of money. And if I get enough of the wrestlers that are winners and sell a lot of tickets, then I make a lot of money.
With cameras in the air, body slams in.
One, give me the bad guys in the corner also. The action and the bad guys.
On Saturday mornings in Memphis, the studios of WMC-TV become a wrestling arena. The good guys dress in the news set. The bad guys dress in the men's room. The promoter does not allow good guys and bad guys to be seen together outside the ring ever.
Hold 2, 2. Hold 1, 1.
The 90 minutes of live wrestling is taped and used on stations in the other 7 towns on the circuit. The television show doesn't make money for the wrestlers. Money is made at the box office. But it's television that gets the fans to go to the matches.
It's going to be a great night down there Monday night. It's going to be lovely.
I can hardly wait for it. Do you realize that? Let me say something to you, Bill Dundee, you little runt. You little half-pint shrimp. You think you're going to stand behind Jimmy Valiant, let him fight your battles for you, and then you won't have to face me. Is that what you think? Well, let me tell you something. You got another thing coming, because I'm going to go through Handsome Jimmy just like X-Lax through a widow woman. I'm going to get to you, Dundee, one way or the other, because I'm going to beat you, punk.
Don't come to fight, Lawler. You better come to be in a war, brother, because the fighting's over. It's going to be a war. Jerry Lawler, you belong to me. Thank you, lady.
Okay, the superstar, Bill Dundee. Action coming up Monday.
Much of the action may make you wonder whether wrestling has any rules at all. There are two important ones. Make the punches look as good as you can, and try not to injure your opponent, because he has to wrestle the next night.
The more violent the match is, and if you get busted in the eye or I don't know, they just seem to enjoy it more if it's more violent. They won't come to see a wrestling match just where two guys go out and wrestle and stay by the rules. So I think the violence has a lot to do with it, but the whole world's changing, I think.
It's what the people want. It's just something that's inside everybody. They like violence. They like to see it.
The more violent they get, the better I like it.
I like to see them wrestle. I like to see them fight. I just like the hitting in the blood.
Bloody cuts on the forehead are a tradition in wrestling. The small scars can be covered by combing the hair forward. But often, as on this night in Memphis, real blood is not enough. So hidden capsules of red paint are used, and somehow the fake blood makes it real.
I like the rough, tough stuff. If I don't see no blood, it's not thrill.
Someone says it's ketchup when they put it in the face, but it's not. That's blood.
There's a vast segment of our society that recognize and appreciate wrestling and all that it does for them. I think that's the reason it's lasted and endured. It's endured the wrath of the media. It's endured everything. And it's alive and well, and you can see by our fans and turnout.
Go home, Thomas.
That fake stuff, man. Good show, though, ain't it? Good show, ain't it? Fake, though. Tell you what, that's a good show. Oh, put up on there, then. Yeah, stuff's fake. Good show, though, ain't it?
Years ago, I worked at a television station that carried a live wrestling show, and I once asked one of the wrestlers, what hurts the most in the ring? And he said, when the fans out there start throwing used flashlight batteries at us. Primetime Sunday continues from New York right after these words from our sponsors.